Hello YouTube, Simon here, welcome back to the channel and to our next episode of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I do hope you guys are enjoying this series, I certainly am, and if it's helping you on your way then please don't forget to just drop a like on these videos as you watch them. But that's enough chitter chatter for today, let's get on with the next stage of our adventure.
If we just came up the Bionis shin,
then this must be its kneecap, right?
yep, which means Colony 6 is up ahead.
Looks like we can climb up there.
Great, I'll have a good climb.
Right, so we have escaped the cavern and we are now located at Kneecap Hill, which is effectively the Bionis knee. Right, so we're going to head over to the Vine here. Today we're going to be introduced to a brand new feature that is a new feature introduced in the Definitive Edition of Xenoblade Chronicles. So if you're still playing the Wii version of Xenoblade Chronicles, then you're not going to be able to join us for a short time here as we continue on with the Definitive Edition because of it, like I say, it is an exclusive feature. But I suspect that most of you will be playing the Switch version, so you can join me with this as I explain it to you. Now you'll notice up ahead here as we begin to make our way over to the story objective, there is this red orb. This is actually a teleportation orb, and you can see it's denoted by an icon on the map that kind of looks like a little clock face. And again, this won't be there if you're playing the original Wii version, but these teleportation orbs are now going to be scattered pretty much all over the place, all over the world, but they only first become available once we've gone ahead and escaped that cavern, so you won't see them before that point. And all we need to do is first of all approach it for a cutscene. We only get this cutscene the first time we approach one. Hey Rain, there's something here. And Ryan says, say Shulk, what do you think this is? I've no idea. Alright, I'll just poke it and see what happens. Yeah, because that sounds safe. Hold on now. We don't know what it'll do. It could be dangerous. Okay, so our party decide to leave this thing alone. But yeah, let's just go ahead and run straight into it because why not? And when that happens, we're going to find ourselves teleported to a brand new secret location. Now, this location is a very simple location. There's no map. We don't really need one. If we want to return to our previous location, we just need to run into the teleportation orb that's located here. We can't go any further, so we can't fall off the edge. But all there is to do here is speak to this little Nopon fellow just at the altar. And this is where the new feature is going to be introduced to us. This is the Nopon Arcsage. Arcsage been waiting. With limitless powers of Arcsage, Arcsage has presage friends coming. Also, presage questions friends ask. What is place? Who you? It not so? This place like Bionis, but not. Seem familiar, but not actually. Is place that connect to past futures. And Nopon Arcsage is great Nopon who through endless training in many times and places become sagest of sages. Since friends come here, that must mean friends want to become disciples. No backsies. So friends complete challenges with much success, Arcsage give reward. Good thing Arcsage transcend greed for material possessions, otherwise would not part with such priceless treasures. Right, so after that very brief introduction, we can go ahead and select who will be your pupils. Everything happened as Nopon Arcsage has foreseen. Incidentally, by the by, if friends make new friends who also want to become follower, please to bring along. Arcsage will happily prepare special new challenges and rewards. What friends feel like tackling today. And here we get the tutorial. So this is going to introduce us to the time attack feature. Now effectively what time attack is a special feature where we'll be thrust into battle against various waves of enemies. And if we successfully defeat all the waves of enemies, we're going to be rewarded. Now, what we are rewarded with are points generally, but also occasionally, I believe, items. Now, I'm not hugely an expert at this feature right yet because, you know, this is my first time playing the Definitive Edition of the game, but I've done quite a bit of research, so I think I've got a good handle on it. Now, there's two modes that we can choose to use here. There's the free mode and the restricted mode. Now, I believe the difference between these is that the free mode will effectively use our party as it currently exists. And the restricted mode will give us a fixed party with a fixed set of arts, a fixed set of levels. so that we can jump right into it even if we are not currently prepared for that particular challenge. So to begin with, let's go ahead with the restricted wave here, and that's because we're not level 20 for humble beginnings. So the difficulty here is 1 chili pepper, and you can see that there's an initial reward, which I believe you only get the first time for completing this particular challenge, and you can get one of those items there, so one of the exotic items, but you do need to get to rank A. Now, I'm probably not going to get to rank A, I'll be honest with you, but we'll give it our best shot if we even get through it in one piece, and we'll see how we get on. So there's going to be 3 waves of enemies, and we're going to have a set level of 20 here. Now, a couple of things to note. Well, one thing to note really is that you cannot change your party leader on the restricted setting. So we are going to be using Ryan, which is who the game wants us to have. And I actually got a slight mistake. It's not you get 1 item if you get rank A or better as a reward for the initial reward. You actually get all of those items. So all of the exotic items, which is a complete set, will be ours if we can get to rank A here. Although it's got to be said, this battle, especially Wave 3, can be quite challenging. But I'm going to try and use a little strategy that might get us through. So the first couple of battles, we're just going to go all out, really. It's probably a good idea to focus on one at a time. Oops, what have I pressed? Wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, focus on one at a time. And then make sure that you save up your party gauge, because we're going to be using a chain attack at the end on the final wave. So not these enemies here. So for these, just take them out as quickly as possible. And when you kill an enemy, don't forget to switch. And we'll just try and get the aggro. It's a bit annoying that they've separated, actually. Because obviously Ryan's job is to not really do so much damage, but just to try and take the aggro from Shulk. Okay. Okay, we might be able to kill this thing before Crabble Bash. If not, we'll have to warn Shulk so that he can use his Monado Shield ability. But for some reason, we're not able to do that. Did he do it? I'm really confused. No, I don't think he did. Yeah, we're okay if we can get this thing toppled. Yeah, we did. Brilliant. Okay, super. Yeah, so normally, I think I did something wrong there, but normally you can warn Shulk if you're controlling Ryan, and then you can take control of him for a moment so that you can use the Monado Shield ability. And now we're going to try it again and focus on one of these at a time. This is wave 2, of course. Toppling this is probably not all that important, seeing as how it's almost dead. Just really try and build up your chain attack. If we can get to level 3 party gauge on this battle, then that's going to help us out a lot. Now, the level 23 baby armor is actually the hardest of the bunch here. The others are level 22. So it might be an idea to leave this thing till last. But seeing as how it's almost dead here, let's just go for it, shall we? Okay, 2 more to go. And our party gauge is almost filled, which is really helpful. So let's topple it if we can. Yep. And we will heal up before the last battle as well. Okay, final one. So probably not the best time by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, what we're going to do as well, and something I would recommend, you can do this for each of the battles, is open up by lowering the enemy's strength while they're all together here. At the moment we can't, but it is possible that that is available to you. So use it immediately when it is. Okay, now we can. And that'll just reduce the damage, of which there is a lot in this fight. A lot. For some reason they're resistant, I think because of the level, which is kind of annoying. So let's go ahead in a moment here once we're back on our feet and unleash a chain attack here, which should hopefully help us to do quite a bit of damage. We'll go for Hammer Beat. And then we'll just do as much damage as we can here. I don't think we're attacking from the side or behind, but yeah, let's just keep going out here with the damage. By the way, doing a chain attack will mean that you will get more points at the end. Right. Let's kill this one since it's almost dead. Yep, and now just the final wood bunny here. Yeah, that chain attack is a big help. Okay, if you don't use that, then you're going to be overwhelmed with damage, which is why I suggest to save it. Okay, not the smoothest battle there, I will admit that. Yeah, for sure, but we got through it, which wasn't bad. And then we get a tutorial here. It doesn't mean I got rank S, okay? I don't think it's just telling us, you know, as far as the tutorial that we can get ranks here. And how we can build up our ranks. Okay, yeah. So we got rank A. That's actually not bad because it's our first time, which means we'll get all of those rewards. To be honest, I wasn't expecting rank A. And we also get 1200 Nopon stones, or Nopon stones, which are the currency we can use to purchase more items. So yeah, very nice. We've got a full set of exotic gear there. And if we go ahead and speak to the Archsage here, then this time we can go ahead and select trade items. And we can't purchase anything yet, but you can see from the trade item list that you can go ahead and just build up enough of that currency to start getting some good stuff, including some gems as well, which is nice. Although, to be honest with you, the gems at the moment are not really that good. But later on, I believe you will be able to purchase some more powerful gems as well. Now, there's no other things available to us to try out against right now, but as we progress more of the story and as we level up, then more options will become available. But there we have it then, guys. So that's Humble Beginnings. So if you manage to defeat Humble Beginnings, then please do let us know in the comment section. I was quite happy that we got through that with a rank A result. And even though, as I say, it wasn't the smoothest battle, I'm sure you can probably get a better time than I did there. We did it. So yeah, it's one down. And that is one of the fun additions to the definitive edition of Xenoblade Chronicles. So what we're going to be doing next time is actually progressing on with the story, of course. Let's just grab some of this blue stuff. And to do that, we just need to move over to the objective marker, which is over to the east. But like I say, we'll leave that for the next episode. So thanks, guys, for stopping by. I hope you've had a fun look at the... fun first look, in fact, at the new feature, or one of the new features in Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Take care.